Hello there internet and welcome back to this Let's Play of Spelunky. Today we'll be doing the daily challenge of November 18th. So let's see if we can make something happen here. I mean, to be honest, the last couple of days have been pretty shitty as far as daily challenges go. We should be able to remedy that though. I mean, it almost can't go worse. I don't think I've made it to the jungle the last 2 days. The one 3 days ago was pretty good though. I was happy about that one. That's the one where I died using the plasma cannon in the ice caves. So we get some jumping spring boots, whatever you want to call them. I can't even spelunky. That's pretty stupid. There's lots of stuff over here that could be interesting to get, including Monty. So we'll probably do that. So interesting start, definitely. Otherwise, fairly standard. So looks like we will have to use a rope to get to Monty, maybe. I'm not sure. Maybe we can do something fancy jumping off the ladder here. Oh yeah, easily actually. Cool. So there shouldn't be any problems with this. Just try not to jump too high here. Get the ruby as well. Also went easy enough. So very nice first floor, particularly with those bombs that we got. So seed is good to us so far. Let's see how it's gonna continue. So many air traps. Alright, so is this a snake pit? Looks like a snake pit. So I kind of don't want to go down that yet if I can avoid it. But maybe I can't. Let's bring this error just because snake pits tend to be full of traps. Also full of crates though. Oh, that's a pretty bad mistake right there. Well, not that bad really. Wow, so many bombs. So once again it looks like more bombs. We're definitely dealing with a run with a theme here. Although there seems to be some kind of math behind how the seeds are generated. Some people have figured out, or at least almost figured out, why some seeds are repeated in these daily challenges. So there seems to be some kind of fairly definite math behind it. So looks like we're not going up in there. Oh, we did go in there actually, but we didn't really get anything out of it. So let's see if this particular chasm is more interesting. That's a lot of gold, that's for sure. Can we make it all the way up again? That was a little bit stupid. Seems like we need to do a bit of platforming here. So now I'm actually happy that I put up this rope. So let's just put down Monty. Get a parachute as well. So we almost don't really need to kill shopkeepers in this run just because we have so much stuff. So let's just take the real exit, so to speak, or the real way out. Namely the one that didn't use the snake pit. I could get these parts, but I'm getting a little bit stressed already. I imagine the ghost is gonna show up very soon. Oh, we can actually get paste here as well. How do I want to do that though? Maybe I just don't. I think that's gonna be the solution. Let's remember Monty here. And on we go. So 15 bombs after 1-2. We didn't see any shops though. So I guess that's a good thing because it means we haven't angered shopkeepers. This is gonna be a little bit unfortunate because we need to do some carrying around stuff. Is this another snake pit, I wonder? I think I'll go down the regular way, or what appears to be the regular way, and then maybe use the mattock to check out the snake pit. It is indeed a snake pit, actually. And we get paste for free. So now I don't feel bad that I didn't get it on the previous floor. So let's just go down the snake pit and see what else it brings. This is probably a little bit risky because now the torch is gonna be all the way down here. But at least we have 3 medics, which is just stupid. Oh, that was scary. I could have easily taken damage there, actually. Let's just get rid of this arrow trap immediately with one of our 2000 medics. Get this gold as well. And then maybe move back up. If that's gonna be possible. Should definitely check out for the Ujadai. Could easily be on this level. Oh, that's the worst. So should take it slow because I know where the exit is and it looks like it's in the... Okay, I actually didn't know where the exit is. I thought the exit was to the other side. But now I know where the exit is and I don't think I'm in too much of a hurry getting to it. Might as well get Monty. It looks like he should be an easy get. If I can avoid taking damage from that snake. It's like... I couldn't. Wow. A little bit surprised about that, actually. Alright, so is there anything to the right side is the question. Let's just go back up again. As soon as this snake is gone shooting. Right, there's a terrible chill running up my spine. So let's just get out of here. I guess we may as well bring a fresh medic with us. And of course, bring Monty as well. So very interesting seed so far. I hope there's not gonna be too many dark levels, even if it at this point might seem like that's part of the theme. Alright, so we do also have an altar, which is always interesting. So I will of course look out for a sacrifice here. Why do we only have 5 health? I guess because I took damage before. So let's kill that guy and sacrifice him immediately. Get 1 single sacrifice point out of that. Still better than nothing though. Alright, so the Ujadai should be on this level as well. So hopefully we will find that sooner rather than later. There's the key. And where's the chest? This is the question. The chest is right next to it. So I wonder if the theme of this run is just like easy mode. Almost might... Oh, wow. Okay, this is scary. Alright, managed to only take 1 damage there. That's honestly better than I was hoping for. But anyway, it looks like that might indeed be the case for this run so far. It's so much good stuff happening. So can we, maybe if we do like this, we can make a staircase for us to get back up in case we find Monty soon. I see down here. Nope. So let's not bother with that. Might as well get the sapphire. There's a scorpion, which is a little bit scary. So Monty has to be down here somewhere, right? Maybe I will go down in here after all. Just to make sure that I check this area first. Because Monty's not down there actually. It's just a little confusing to me. I wonder where he could be. It's not quite what I wanted, so let's just go back up here. Oh, why do I take so stupid damage? And why did I do that again? Good thing we have all of these spiders to allow us to navigate around. Actually, at this point, let's just get on with it. Really weird. Where is Monty? I haven't heard him either, so maybe he's simply just not on this floor. Maybe it's just a big tease that there's that altar up there. Although that's also very strange, isn't it? Let's just move on. I'm very confused about this. Also, I took the stupidest damage in the world on this floor. But at least we got the Ujadai. And of course, we get another dark level. Now that I've said that, I didn't want one. Still tons of gold though. Let's just wait for this guy to come alive again. Get rid of him, and I guess that scarab over there got eaten by a man trap, which is unfortunate. So having the Matic might even allow us to not have to use too many bombs finding the black market, which would be nice. Alright, this is scary. Maybe I can utilize some of these pots here. Looks like indeed I could. Actually, why don't I just make this a little easier for myself? Get rid of that bat. Get some gold. Okay, there's one monkey left here. I kind of don't want to bother too much about this particular part of it because of that man trap. I am kind of wasting Matic fuel here, but yeah, what can you do? I kind of need to go over there to make sure that the black market is not in that direction. So maybe if I put up let's just get rid of this. If I put up the arrow, or sorry, the torch like that, that's gonna allow me to see what's going on. I also need to find the exits kind of soon. That could have put out my torch, which would have been stupid. But I honestly don't think that the black market is gonna be on this level. I think we would have heard the blinking of the Ujadai by now. So let's just bring down Monty, because we may as well. The black market is actually gonna be on this level. That's curious. And it looks like it's gonna be over here somewhere. Or maybe not. It's pretty close by though. Where's that? This is scary now. Alright, what angered the shopkeeper? Is there... Oh shit, this is a problem. This is a real problem. Oh no, 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 no. Oh no. Alright, I am the luckiest person alive. I could have used that compass, I could have used those ropes. But we actually managed to anchor the shopkeepers, which might not be a bad thing, because it makes this a lot easier. Get out of my way. Could you please just not be alive? No, 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 no! As always, hard help scares me a lot. Alright, so there's gonna be one more shopkeeper here. Could you perhaps come over here? That's good. I just wanted to fall down. And then hopefully I'm gonna be able to find a weapon of sorts. I'm afraid that shopkeeper might be able to get back up. So for now, let's use Monty as a weapon here. There's a pitcher smith in the wall there, which is kind of interesting. Alright, do we have any weapons? No, but we have a shit ton of bombs. Or is it's a shitload and a fuck ton, isn't it? I don't think there's such a thing as a shit ton. But I guess now there is. And now you also, all of you know what it is. So let's just make a hole here. Because this entire situation worries me. And it looks like we're gonna have enough bombs to not have to worry too much about it. So I'm gonna make a road, or hold down to the next level, and then hopefully be able to get the remaining shopkeeper down there. I guess there is gonna be a shotgun available for us by means of the one that is right here. So why don't we just take that immediately? And it looks like we should be able to make something happen here. I want to get the Ankh soon. And indeed I'm able to get it right now. So hopefully no shopkeeper is gonna be able to make his way over here, but in order to be on the safe side, let's just shoot. I'm afraid the one down by the spinning wheel might be able to get up as well, but he should be easy enough to plant a bomb on. And indeed that was the case. So no shopkeepers alive here, it seems. What else do we have here? More bombs. And climbing gloves, I suppose climbing gloves could be nice because we don't really have any other means of getting around easily. There's a crate down there which I would of course be interested in getting my hands on. But at this point, I think we should just get out because we're wasting a lot of time here, unfortunately. And I'm afraid the only way we can kind of do this safely is by going down this way, which will cost us some bombs. But honestly, it's not really a problem because we have a ton of them. No ropes though, which is really weird. 70 bombs and no ropes. Alright, so let's just see if we can make our way down here without dying. I forgot Monty somewhere, I think. But that's okay. We're gonna sacrifice ourselves eventually. Anyway, so... 2 health should be enough to carry me down to the sacrificial altar. Except... I'm not sure how I would get down here without taking fall damage. So let's just, again, simplify the equation a little bit for ourselves. We don't have spike shears either, it's kind of a problem. Or it at least will be eventually. We have 100,000 gold, which is pretty good. It's not enough to beat my top 10 scorers. I think I need 140,000 or something like that to do that. But it's definitely a start. So I think I just want to go to the ice caves as soon as possible, really. I'm not sure if there's gonna be anything here for us to do. There is a compass up there, but we have run already, so obviously I'm not gonna be too interested in that. So let's just try to go to the exit the easy way again. Once again, I could try to go for a Monty as well, but let's just get out. Again, vertically is the easiest way to go, generally, for these this kind of rush exits. Alright, we have rushing water, that's interesting. So, we might want to... how do we want to do this? We might want to go for that, because rushing water is worth a ton of gold if you get to ghost it. And we have some of the stuff that we need in order to do so. We have a shotgun, which is completely necessary, and we have a ton of bombs as well, which are not necessary, but they're definitely useful. There's a ton of stuff to sacrifice on this level if we want to, and I guess we might as well. I mean, it's not like cavemen are worth all that much sacrifice-wise, so maybe it's not worth my time. But I don't know. What else do we have? We have spike shears, that's good. We have the pitcher smith that I could have picked up on the black market, but completely forgot about. All right. It should be possible for us to have the shopkeeper get out. And indeed it was. Alright, so this level is actually extremely scary, to be honest. Ton of stuff that I would rather not have to deal with. So let's see. I used a ton of bombs there as well, but I still feel like we have enough that it's not really a big concern. Alright, so how much of a possibility is it to deal with Almighty here? I mean, it's nice that the shopkeeper can almost kill all of the fish, but it's still extremely scary though. I think I should just move on, to be honest. I don't think it's worth it. But yeah. I would rather just see if we can make it to the exit for once. That's been a while as well. Should be able to grab this idol without any problems. It's scary not to have north, or neither the caves nor the jetpack on this, on the ice caves, because I mean the only way we can kind of get around right now is using the shotgun to shotgun jump. Of course, we do also have the climbing gloves. I shouldn't forget that. But still. For example, I don't feel very confident ghosting right now, which I normally would at this point. Of course, we have the pictures made, so I should watch where I throw my stuff. Let's just try and get this kind of out of the picture. I killed Monty, which was a... No, I actually didn't kill Monty, but he's probably gonna kill himself now because I was too slow picking him up. Is he dead? No, he is. That's unfortunate. Oh well. Just get all of these mines out of the way. Not really necessary, but I feel like it makes things a little bit easier. So, goal-wise, this is an extremely boring cave. Can we plant a bomb on the shopkeeper? It sounded like we indeed could. So, let's just see if we can at least bring the idol, because that's still worth a... Oh, god damn it, where did it go? The idol is still worth a fair bit on the ice caves. So, let's just get that down there with us. Really weird run so far. Haven't got a lot of sacrifice going. I have still 0 robes after I used them all almost dying on the entrance to the black market. And we're out of sound. Why does that happen? I seriously can't see any logic behind it. I mean, there's no patterns or anything. So, yeah, weird stuff. And of course also problematic. Oh, wow. That's so unfortunate. Okay, so we should have died. We were gonna die on this level anyway, so it wasn't much of a loss. But I honestly didn't think that would happen. I think something like the alien shot a beam at me, but then hit itself because of the chest that was on the same block, and then that made the alien fall down and explode, which killed me. Which I honestly didn't foresee. So what else do we have here? So we do have the Hedget now, which is nice. We haven't had that on a daily challenge in a while. But other than that, what do we actually have? We have a lot of bombs. We have the climbing gloves, which are nice. We have no sound, which is a little bit scary. So it means also in particular that I'm going to have to entertain you here. Which I will try to do as best as I can. Unfortunately, we didn't get to sacrifice Monty on the previous level, which is something I generally like to do on the level with the Moai statue. Because obviously it's going to get us some extra health. We're back up to 4 health now, which also feels nice because we had so little health for so long. So that angered the shopkeeper. I think he's dead. Right? I think he's dead. Yeah, he must be. So let's just bring Monty to the exit. And let's bring this idol with us as well. I would have liked to get the shotgun from the shopkeeper, obviously, because we have 0 weapons right now. Which is not a problem on the ice caves necessarily, but it will be a problem later on. We could, of course, go to the mothership on this level and pick up the plasma cannon there. But I honestly don't think I'm going to, because it's just too difficult. I mean, if I have a jetpack, I don't feel as bad doing it. But, I mean, right now, I don't really have any ways of getting around easily. Also, this is scary. That could have almost killed me. And that's also the same reason why I'm still not ghosting, even though I probably should. Alright, so here... we have a vault on this level. I should be able to ghost that, right? It's even placed so conveniently for doing so. But first of all, let's try not to die to an angry shopkeeper, as I almost did. And unfortunately, we can't really open... Oh, god damn it, that was the worst. I think I picked up 2 gems there, so it's not as bad as it could have been, but it's still not very good. So I think I will use Monty here to open up the other chest, which will make ghosting a little bit easier. Seems like our exit is on the other side, so let's try and see how much of a problem it is to get to that. And in particular, how difficult it's going to be to get back up again. Because that's going to be a factor in our ghosting adventures here. Looks like we can just drop down Monty here. And one particular important thing here is it looks like both of the walls, the side walls, are clear, which makes it a lot easier for me to get up and down on this level. So let me just get rid of all of these falling traps, because getting hit over the head by one of those means that I die. So in particular, I want to get this one out of the way. I'm not sure why I didn't stick to the wall there. Is that something that happens when you have the climbing glass? I don't think I've had that happen before anyway. So let's just wait for the ghost. I don't think there's all that much else to do on this one. There should still be around 50,000 gold in that, in this vault. So the question is, where do I want to approach it from? Maybe it's easier from the other side, actually. That's probably too late now, isn't it? I guess I can just stay here and see. And in that case, I should probably stick around here. I think the ghost is going to come from the left side. And now that I've said that, it's probably going to come from the right. Indeed it is. Alright, so I guess I want to get the ghost all the way over here, or something like that. Down here, or something like that, yeah. That's gonna work. And then just get back again. I don't foresee any problems doing this, but you never really know. It is Spelunky after all. So if I can get the ghost all the way over here, I don't even need to get it to the far right side. I think I can just jump over it like this. Yep. Let's do it like that. And we should be up to 6 health as well, which is really nice. Shame that I couldn't get all the blood from all the Yetis in this level. Would have been nice to have the Kapala. But we're on the temple, so I'm not gonna complain. This is a lot better than I could have hoped for. Also, we have beaten our top 10 scores. Or not all the top 10 scores, obviously, but we have beaten the 10th best score that I have. It is around 150,000 if I remember correctly. So could of course still be better. In particular, I could have the plasma cannon here. That would be amazing. So I'm not hoping for a high scoring run at this point. I'm just hoping for a nice trip to hell. That would be really good. I don't think I've ever beaten hell on a daily challenge, have I? I think I've come close, but I'm not sure I ever beat it in its entirety. Also, actually nice that we had the pitcher smith there. That made the Anubis kill a lot easier. Where did the scepter go? It's down here. So far, also not an extremely scary temple level. So I'm gonna go for this crate, even though it's gonna cost me 2 bombs, because I have several bombs, but I have no ropes. And having ropes, I could easily see come in handy. We get more bombs, of course. I guess it's still a net benefit. But still not quite what I wanted. Where did I put the scepter? Oh, it's still down here. Okay. I guess we might as well go in here. Because it seems like nothing can really happen in doing so. Maybe I should have waited picking up Monty. Let's just get rid of this dude here. Get a bit of his gold. Should be easy enough as well. Maybe a little bit risky to go after the scorpion like that. Alright, so we get a ton of stuff that we already have. One problem here is I don't think I've anchored the shopkeeper yet. So let's just put him onto a safe place and then come back for him if we have time. Yeah, the shopkeeper is indeed still alive. But now he's not anymore. And there goes my screen as always because I forget to... whoa! A little scary. Because I forget to turn off my screen saving settings. Or I guess it's not the settings that I forget to turn off, it's the screensaver itself. Alright, so we get a shotgun, except we don't because we need to bring the scepter down to the next level. The ghost is gonna come immediately, so let's just go out. So far, so good. We have 60 bombs. 60 is the best number we can have. In fact, I guess that's not common knowledge. I would rather actually get rid of this arrow trap before doing, or sorry, this lava pit before doing anything else, because lava pits are scary. Let's also anger his shopkeeper, and then hopefully they're gonna kill themselves one way or the other, as they so often tend to do on the temple levels. I would have liked if he would just jump down, because that would make my descent a little bit easier. But he doesn't seem very willing to. Except now he did. I guess I could have just killed him while I still had the scepter, which might in fact have been the correct choice here. So maybe I'll try to do that. That was risky. You should never use your scepter when there's an enemy behind you, because so easily can it just jump back after you. So the question is, do we want to ghost this vault? It's definitely possible. No doubt about it. So maybe I do want to. So let's just get rid of the shopkeeper. I would like to get rid of these magma men as well, because they're scary. I guess at this point I might as well open the door to the City of Gold. And all I need to do in order to ghost is actually just make sure that the ghost comes from the right side. Which shouldn't present too much of a problem if I just kind of go over there and wait a little bit. I kind of assume that I've spent around maybe a minute and a half on this level by now. So the ghost is going to arrive fairly soon. Let's just use a bomb here to get those extra few gems, because there's no reason not to. I have no idea if the shopkeeper over here is alive or not. He's actually very dead. So let's get the ghost to appear and then just ghost that vault. I think it's going to be easy enough. I could check for other stuff on this level while I'm at it, but I would actually rather just get out. So from a min-maxing perspective, there's absolutely no min-maxing going on in this run. But still, I'm trying to get a pretty good score, and I think that's going to happen. So, any time now, please? 5 seconds. I'm going to imagine 5 seconds, 4 seconds, maybe 2 seconds now? Let's see. I always have this weird habit of trying to force countdowns to things that I have no idea when are going to happen. I'm not sure if that's just me or if that's a general habit. There the ghost is. It's really annoying because my countdowns are almost always wrong. But then on the other hand, it feels so much better when they're actually right. So I'm not sure if anybody can actually relate to that. Probably not. Alright, this is scary. I would much rather not have that magma man around. But if that means that there's not going to be another magma man in a while, I'm going to be okay with it. So let's just get the ghost over here somewhere. Actually not sure exactly how I'm going to do this. So maybe like this, and then get back under him, something like that. Yeah, that's going to work. A little bit scary, but I mean, ghosting is not difficult if you kind of know what you're doing. There's the magma man again. So let's just get out of here. Get to the City of Gold. Feels good. We have 71 bombs, so we can really wreak some havoc in the City of Gold. So remember that there's roughly $1,000 in every single block here. So you want to destroy as much of it as you possibly can. It is possible to get the plasma cannon into the City of Gold, which, as you can probably imagine, is really good for business. Let's just drop down a bomb there, because when there's a ruby, it's worth even more. Get rid of that guy, that Hawkman right there. Also, obviously want to kill the mummies, because every single mummy is worth, I think, $6,000? Yeah, something like that. This is a very nice place to bomb as well. I guess if you do it right, you can probably bomb around Let me see. 6 bomb is definitely possible. I'm wondering if it's possible to bomb more though. It probably is. I just can't really see how it should work. Mainly because I'm concentrating about playing Spelunky right now. So there's our Necronomicon, which we want to get. And there's some more mummies that we want to kill. Kill as many mummies as possible. Should take one more of that, guys. Let's just get the other mummy over here, if at all possible. I don't think we can force a shotgun pellet down there, so let's just do it the easy way here. So that's another 11,000 gold. Once again, ghosting here is definitely a possibility, but I don't want to do it. It's a little too risky. I was hoping that that bomb was going to blow up some of these gems, but that didn't turn out to be the case. Let's just do that manually, because why the hell not? If I can make it to hell, I don't actually need that many bombs. So I don't feel bad using a few here. In particular, I don't feel bad planting a couple of bombs on Anubis too, because even if you could just blow up a couple of walls, that's an added benefit, and it makes it so much easier to actually deal with them. So let's just make our way over here and kill those 2 zombies, or sorry, mummies, because it's going to be easy. They're both dead. There's a Thwomp there, which stole a little bit of my gold, which I'm slightly annoyed by. But still, it's not too bad. I'm not min-maxing, I'm just going for a nice score. And I am getting a nice score right now. I think we're definitely in my top 5 best scores. Should watch out for dangerous stuff there. That was actually really stupid. And the ghost is gonna come now, so that doesn't really make it any better. So this is scary. I should probably just avoid this altogether. But now that I've blown up so many... Alright, this is scary. And now that I've blown up so much of the level, it might actually not be too bad to navigate around the City of Gold. I definitely would feel bad if I left it already now that we have the possibility of making such a good score. So now is when I get greedy. And getting greedy is, in general, what kills you in Spelunky. Almost without any exceptions. Except for spike traps, which also tend to kill you quite a bit. But other than that, also Shockkeepers. Is he still alive? Oh, he's actually dead. That's really good. I could grab Monty for 1 extra health. I don't think it's gonna be all that useful. It might be. Let's just get out, actually. Because otherwise I'm gonna kill myself in a stupid way. And if we have the possibility of beating hell, that would be really good. Do I still have 0 ropes? If such, that's really stupid, because that probably means that I can't go to the top of the Olmec fight, which would be very silly, because there's generally a lot of gold up there. We do have 0 gold, but I guess we can do something like this and just use a ton of bombs instead, which is silly, but worth it, probably, because we're also likely going to be finding this jump is possible, I know. We're probably also going to be finding a ton of bombs up here. And now that we're actually up here, it's not really too much of a problem to navigate. So let's just get the gold that's around, because why not? Could be a live bomb in here, and probably is. Nope, ton of gold. So we should be able to make our way up here as well. Definitely are. So let's just use a couple of bombs to get to that other crate as well. Once again, because why not? And also because there's a ruby in there. Or sorry, I already got the ruby, but there's more gold. And I think if I can go to hell with 10 bombs, I would feel more than happy about it. Okay, so it's not actually possible to shotgun jump like that. I thought it was. And something weird had just happened to my up button, or up direction on my D-pad. Because this is not where I wanted to go. But now that I'm here, I'm just gonna enjoy it nonetheless. So I think we should be able to make it to the rest of the top of this level as well. Right? I think if we just do like this, yeah, definitely. And let's get up here. Let's get up there. Is that gonna be possible? Yes, it is. There's one more crate that looks a little bit more tricky. Oh, we actually have ropes now. Ropes could come in handy. So let me just save those for now. I mean, I do have the climbing gloves and I do have spring shoes, which gives us most of the mobility we need for the rest of the game. I think the looks like the entrance to hell is going to be on the right half of Olmec's lair here. So let's just get Olmec all the way to the left, and let's just see if we can find it. So I think it's right here. So let's just use a bunch of bombs and deal with this fight the way we usually do. Shoutouts, I think, again to Bananasaurus Rex. I might have mentioned that before, for coming up with this strategy. I'm not sure he's the first one because, to be honest, it's sort of an obvious strategy to use. But he's definitely one of those who's been employing it quite a bit. So a little bit scary here. Might in fact want to use a rope. Actually, I cleared the way the entire way down. So the question is, should I be less greedy with my bombs and more greedy about the gold situation? I probably should. Is this gonna be enough? Okay, this is a problem. This is a big problem, actually. Let's get Olmec over here. And we're dead. Oh, that was so stupid! Why didn't we, like, hang over the wall? Alright, that's a problem. I should have... yeah. I'm not sure what went wrong, actually. That annoys me a little bit because I felt like, usually when you hang over the wall, the animation of you falling, almost falling anyway, is gonna come into play. But it seemed like it didn't right here, which is weird because, I mean, I just get closer and then I fell down. And the net effect of that was that Olmec didn't quite go where I should have. And there was an obvious fix to that, namely that I should have just made the shaft wider. I mean, maybe I'll do that in future runs, because then I could have ensured that he would go down the shaft. All right. But it was a good run nonetheless. I mean, we almost got 500,000, which is nice. It brings us in at rank 18, which is decent, seeing as the time is 9:30 right now. PM, that is. So I'm not feeling too bad about that. And in particular because we had a couple of bad runs following up to this. So still, a nice episode. We have Insomniac here. He's always in the top 10 it seems. Or not always, but very often anyway. No. Varulon is also one of the very good Spelunky players. I think I've seen him on the Reddit subreddit occasionally. He tends to get some very good scores there. I think Evil Dragon is perhaps also on Reddit. I'm not sure. Yeah. So anyway, I definitely enjoyed this daily challenge. I hope you guys did as well. And if you did, don't hesitate to throw a like or a comment. But for now, thank you everybody for watching, and I will see you some other time.